Good morning, friends and neighbors. This is Dewey. Thanks for joining us as always on the Hapeville channel. So I'm down at behind Hapeville Elementary in the city park, and I wanted to share something with you today. You guys know I love the history, and another thing that I really love is I used to do this when I lived in Manhattan. I love to, I see the two people here, but it's not telling me who, so thank you for being here. I love before and after. I like to find historic spots that are shown in historic photos, and then find the spot now. And that's what I'm doing down here. So let me show you. Oh, hey, John. That's my friend and old Disney comedy partner. He's not old. Time is old. John. Thanks for being here, John. I don't know if this will interest you much. It's a little town. Well, you've been here. You visited me once, briefly. All right, so I love to do before and after. So hopefully this will show. Oh, my God. Are these? Okay. I'm going to turn around. This may not work. I thought the iPad would work. Let's see. Yes. Okay. So you can get a pretty good look right here at this photo that I found in the 1944 Hapeville High School Hilltop, which is their annual. This is 1944. You can see all the kids sitting here on these stone steps, which we have quite a few of them in the park. But I walked around before doing this to find the correct steps, and they're right over there. Do I want to walk over there? And yeah, I guess I will. We have these stone steps all over here, and that is because back in 1930, for the Workers' Progress Administration, they gave the city money to build this park, and these beautiful stone structures that I've shown you before were built. And all of these led down to what at one time I thought was just a formal gardens, but there's more to it that I discovered today, but I'm going to tell you later what used to be here and beyond. Something really cool that I was never aware of until today, a photograph that I found. But anyway, here are the students from 1944. Now the school is right up there. That's the new addition. The original school used to sit up on the hill there, and they must have brought the kids down to these stairs right here to take this picture. Right here. Let me see if I can find a shady spot and do the best as I can for before and after. So here are the kids sitting on the stairs right here. And there's their, look at their gorgeous teacher. I didn't write down her name, but it's in the yearbook. But anyway, I love that. So there's before and after. 1944, the kids from Hapeville High School walked down the hill to get their picture down here. And that was pretty common back then. So the next one that we're going to explore, I really like this one. Let me scroll over. Okay, here we go. Can you see this one? This isn't working as well as I thought. If I was doing a walking tour and we were in person, this would, and on top of it, I've got cobwebs all over me. Here in Georgia, wherever you walk, you're always walking through cobwebs. Sorry. All right, so here's this picture of all of these students, and they're sitting on this stone wall. And I've always been fascinated with the stone wall. And there's the original school with, to the left, stairs leading up to the school. That was the original hilltop. You can see up there, we're gonna walk up. I'm gonna go up the stairs. And we're gonna go over to the location and find where this photograph was taken. Now, I'm also going to let you know that as soon as I get home, I'm going to go to the comments and I'm going to post these pictures so you can see them in person, not just on my iPad, because that's not showing up very good. But let me flip this back around. This used to be the front of Hapeville High School. And now you can see out back we've got the tennis courts, and just last year they built a skate park. But this used to be the road where the students would drive up to the school. And I've shown this before in previous posts, but this wall that is now all overgrown, this was the front wall of the school. And what I love about it is there are very specific designs on these walls. And so that enables me to come down here and find where this actual photograph was taken. So the sun is just too bright. This is not working out like I thought it would. But what I did was, yeah, you're gonna have to look at the picture in the comments in a minute. Sorry about that. But what I was real excited about was to come out here and find where these kids were sitting exactly. And I was able to do that because of this rock. This whole thing is all the same rock. And then there's this one light colored rock. Do you see it right there? And if you look in the picture, you'll be able to see exactly where the boy was sitting. I'll mark it in red. That means the boy was sitting right where that tree is. But look how all overgrown it is now and how quiet it is back here. That's the addition onto the elementary school. But that picture excited me because it showed exactly where the original school used to stand, right up here, about 100 yards off of this wall. And to the left, there were these stairs that went right up to the school. Of course, all these years later, in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, these additions were added on and the original building was torn down. And now this is the back of the elementary school. But there's the wall that served as the front. And the kids sat right there in that photograph from 1947. I was going to show you on the iPad. It didn't really work out that well. But that's what happens when you do impromptu stuff like that. But I'm going to go home now and I'll post the pictures so you can see the before and after in person. And I'm working on a couple other things right now that are really interesting. I'm working on why a particular street here in town was named what it was named, and that opened up a whole story, which I'll be sharing with you. And then more about this area right here and what used to be here. It's so fascinating. And I had suspicions, but I found a photograph today that just alarm bells went off and I was like, I knew it. And I'm really excited. And it ties in to my discovery, ties into what the city is planning to do with this space here. Pre-pandemic, they were planning on putting a children's, that's the volleyball court, putting a children's splash pad down here. I think that's still a thing. But what's really cool is my discovery substantiates why they chose that spot, and it has to do with nature. All right, thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate it. Yes, she did. Dave says, my mom graduated in 44. She sure did. I was just scanning that yearbook and I saw her in there. Absolutely fantastic. I'll have to ask her about some of the stuff here. All right, thanks Matina, thanks Tamara, and I'll talk to you guys later, and in a few minutes I'll have these photographs in the comments below so you can watch them. Sorry this one was so choppy. I just did it impromptu, hoping this iPad would work, and it really didn't. Can you still not see? Well, there you go. That's the picture you'll get to see, and you can see the wall below them. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.